weekend is nigh, and so is another episode of Sunrise Serials. Hi everybody, I'm your host Richard Pochard, and today we continue with the exciting adventures of the Green Hornet from the same people who brought us the Lone Ranger. Many fans have noted the similarities between the Green Hornet and the Lone Ranger, the most obvious of which is that they are both masked vigilantes who don't deliberately kill their adversaries. They both use iconic weapons, the Lone Ranger's six-shooter with silver bullets, and the Green Hornet's gas gun. They have iconic modes of transportation that are almost as famous as themselves. Silver, the world-famous horse, and Black Beauty, which is a car named for a world-famous horse. They even have fiercely loyal, iconic sidekicks, the taciturn Tonto and the enthusiastic Kato. They even have iconic classical music theme songs, the William Tell Overture and the Flight of the Bumblebee. Bottom line, both men are basically the same character, but designed for their specific time era. Now, let's head into Chapter 3, Flying Coffins. In this game of chicken, it looks like the riders were the ones who chickened out. There's nothing more romantic than rolling down a hill together. Looks like I gotta bail the boss out again. Hey, reading someone else's mail is a federal offense.
Are you hurt badly, sir?
No, I landed on my head.
Is he still alive but unconscious? Here,
of course, in a situation like this, it's very dangerous to move. Oh, okay, never mind. The Bradley Building! A shining beacon of... Oh, wait, there's the villains.
Go on, what else? The indictment was based on evidence mailed to the district attorney by the now famous Green Hornet. The
More
district
famous
attorney
than
expects
me?
to uncover the higher-ups for whom the insurance broker acted.
Well, that's more
I know you at
like...
the
Wait
county jail,
a minute.
Get to Mortensen and keep him quiet.
That'll be easy.
I'll threaten to
Mortensen
cancel
thinks
the
quite a
health
lot of his
insurance
life.
subsidies.
When you get through with Mortensen, go out to flying school and check with Bartlett on those aviation policies. I've seen student flyers do worse, Mr. Jenks, but I can't remember when.
This place is an underwriter's nightmare.
He missed it.
It looked like he hit it just fine to me.
You okay, buddy?
That depends. Are you my mommy?
Say, what's the matter with you, Gilpin? You've had plenty of training under a good instructor.
That's the
guess I
problem.
lost
I
my head,
couldn't
Mr.
see
Peebles.
anything from under the instructor.
Sure was a bum landing. Listen, buddy, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing.
Tell that to the passengers. Oh, wait, they're dead. The Sentinel! All the news we felt like learning about today.
Circulation going down.
You were
I feel like that every time I see
I can
you.
already see the Bartlett Flying School camping on our doorstep to cancel their advertising contract.
Judging by that last scene, it's probably a good idea.
Say, Mr. Reed, I was out of the Bartlett field this morning, and believe me, that place ought to be investigated.
Why?
Why, they've had 4 fatal crack-ups. They
How
give the
many of
students
those
enough
were
training before
pilots?
sending them out for solo flying.
What's the idea?
Well, the students pay for a training course which ends with their first solo. Believe me, they rush them through.
Government regulations require a student to have 8 hours in dual control machine before being allowed to solo.
Sure they do, but with the school keeping the records, who's to know whether
How
they have
many
8
top
hours or
10
5 or
heads they
6?
have?
The student should know.
Oh, all they care about is soloing as soon as possible and getting their certificate. Tell you,
There's
Mr.
no
Reed, that's a racket
loyalty
of
to
some
the
kind.
band they started
I'll go out
with.
there and take a look at it myself.
Okay.
You ain't figuring to do any flying out at this Bartlett place, are you, Reed?
No,
just
that's
thought
why I
I'd
brought
see
you
how the flying school
along.
was run. Maybe you'd like to go up, Michael.
Not me. You couldn't get me up in one of them things if all the snakes in Ireland was after me.
Good to know. I just happen to have them in the trunk.
Oh, yeah? Well, take a look at that one.
What the? That looks like Olympic platform diving. He's going to lose a point for that dismount.
But, Reed, the tanks will explode any second.
Thanks for the insight. Some help here? Wow, what a thunderous explosion.
No, I don't think so. There's something funny about that fire. Those
Funny
flames didn't
strange
come
or
from
funny
gas.
haha?
But if there was no gasoline in there, what caused the fire?
Maybe his red hot
Wish I knew.
personality?
Get a blanket from the car.
Why, he seems warm enough to me.
Have you any proof of that?
She wasn't Dick Barber's fiancée.
I mean that he was a student
Miss Weaver, our
pilot.
reporter, was informed by officials of the flying school that Miss Josephine Weaver Allen was his fiancée.
They lied. Dick and I were secretly engaged for months.
Where does
Well,
Miss
if it was
Josephine
a
Weaver Allen
secret,
come
then
in?
they
I was
probably
told at the
didn't
school that
know.
they had named her as Dick's beneficiary.
And your name is simply Josephine Weaver.
Yes.
This all sounds like a perfectly
I think I
natural
can help you,
mistake
Miss
to me.
Weaver. Only on one condition.
What's that?
That you stay out of the picture and don't say anything to anybody about this.
I won't.
That way, if I mess up, no one can blame me.
Miss Case, get hold of Axford for me. Tell him I want him to do some undercover work at the flying school.
Anything else, Mr. Reed?
Yes, get Bartlett on the phone and make an appointment for me.
I want to see if he's familiar with a few quotations.
Well, Mr. Bartlett, reliable instructors, government-inspected equipment, and adequate training periods. How do you account for those 5 fatal accidents?
A string of really bad luck.
And you must be right the first time. Well, it's impossible to tell whether a student has that judgment in an emergency until he's gone up in the plane alone. Exactly.
In fact, you could save money on instructors by sending the students up alone first to see if they can hack it.
Which one? Dick Barber. I was also surprised to learn that his fiancée was this Miss Allen. I understood he was engaged to Josephine Weaver.
I definitely
Well, he was
know
going to
that
use the
Barber
crash as an
designated Miss
excuse to
Allen
break
as his
off his
beneficiary.
engagement to
I wonder
Miss
if I could see
Weaver.
Barbara's original application for insurance. You have it in your office, haven't you?
No, we don't
that's
keep
on
copies
file
of
with the
anything
insurance
here. It gives
Oh,
us
yes, sir.
plausible deniability.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bartlett. You've been much more help to me than you realize.
Did Bartlett find out the real reason for Reed's interest in the Barber crash?
No. Reed seemed to know that Josephine Weaver was Barbara's fiancée and not Josephine Weaver Allen.
Which is probably why
Get
he
the
was
Allen girl out of town at
interested.
once.
Duh.
Put Dean and Corey on the job.
What's our destination tonight, Mr. Britt?
We're going to call on a young lady. A Miss
You
Josephine
didn't tell me
Weaver
this was
Allen.
date night. I get paid extra for that, right?
Bill Bartlett?
She named her suitcase Bill Bartlett? When using your car for an alley mugging, it's important to know how to sneak up on people.
Stay right where you are and keep quiet, Miss
Or
Allen.
your fire escape gets it.
What do you want? Who are you? The Green Hornet?
I guess he's just
What do
not
you
that
want?
into
I want to know why you're
self-promotion.
posing as Dick Barber's fiancée.
Because I was engaged to him.
You didn't even know him.
I wouldn't have gotten engaged
You're
if
going
I
to have a hard time
did.
proving that.
I'm not going to try. You're going to prove it to the district attorney.
On the next episode of
what
Let's
you think.
Make a Plea Bargain.
All right, listen to this. I've talked to Bartlett.
You saw
Can
Phil
I
Bartlett?
quote you on
Yes.
that?
Dick Barber named Josephine Weaver as his beneficiary. Your name was substituted on the application, and you collected $10,000 from the insurance company.
More
Did Bill Bartlett
insurance
tell you that?
fraud?
I
Who
want
are
that
these
money.
people? Democrats?
Crossing rat. Did he tell you I had to kick back with 9,500 of it?
To whom did you give the $9,500? For
You
whom are
gotta
working?
appreciate a vigilante with such impeccable
All right.
grammar.
I'll really give you the lowdown. But first we've got to get out of here.
You're telling me here and now.
I'd rather tell you there
They're
and
coming for me to
then.
take me out of town. We've got to move fast.
Are you telling the truth?
Well, what do you suppose I'm packing for? You've got to get
A
me
trip
away
to
from here
the
so they
baseball?
can't find me.
Yeah, he's sneaky.
Take her to the car.
Okay, but I'm not buying her dinner first. Hey, he stole our date. There's something hypnotizing about her walk. You know, Cato, he gave you the gas gun for a reason. Worst panty raid ever.
Are you able to drive?
I get paid extra for
Yes,
that,
so
right?
you can catch them.
Apparently, this city has exactly one street.
Hey, Corey, isn't that the car, the Green Hornet?
We'll take the trolley, it's
After
faster.
us.
We'll soon find out. Swing around the next corner. The Hornet's after us, all right. Our only chance is to keep turning corners. Step on it.
You could try cutting corners, but that might be too obvious.
The Green Hornet. After it, Joe.
It's a lovely evening for a drive through the city's countryside. If your objective is to lose it by turning corners, then this road is failing you miserably. If you were the heroes, this episode would be ending now. Oh, it's bad enough we crashed. I ain't getting stung, too. I get paid extra if the car blows up, right?
Dead.
The police. We must get the radio into our car, quickly.
It's too late, Cato. The girl is dead.
Well, the good news is she won't have to give back the engagement ring. Oh, we are so going to get blamed for this.
The Green Hornet. You go after him. I'll stay here.
Where it's safe.
Josephine Weaver Allen, Dick Barber's fiancée, was killed last night.
I swear, I was nowhere near. I mean,
was run down by the car of the
really?
Green Hornet.
Who's the authority for that statement?
The police. They came up just as the Hornet car was making its getaway.
Here comes Axford. He'll find out all about it for us.
Sure, and I have found out all about it.
You found out all about what?
Sex education. Apparently there's classes at the
Take up a course as a
YMCA.
student flyer.
What'd you find out?
He overheard a couple of mechanics talking. One of them says to the other, Gilpin's going up for his first night solo flight tonight, and the boss said to have 2824 on the line near Hangar 2 at 10 o'clock, service special.
You do
all we
understand
found
that's
It was
gobbledygook that makes
The
absolutely
mechanic
no
says, "Boy, they're
sense,
sure
right?
counting it. It was only the other day that Dick Barber's plane was service special, and laddie, it was Dick Barber's plane we saw crash.
So it was. Go to the cashier and get a check for Tanner, Michael.
And can I get the voucher for a steak
Special service means
dinner?
murder.
Go on, go on. You've been reading detective stories, Michael.
Yes, sir, but... Oh, for that... I thought the boy is losing his mind.
When we get to the field, Cato, silence the motor and pull in behind hangar number 2. I want to take a look at
Okay,
plane
but I get paid extra
2824.
for that. No, you don't. Well, it was worth a try.
Yep. All set to go. I gave a special service job, Gilpin.
Oh, gee, thanks, Pete. You know, this flight means a lot to me.
If I crash really spectacularly, I'll
You
get
know,
my stunt
turn out
pilot
good flight.
license.
When I make this flight, I'll be through training. I can get a job. See, I'll need a job, too. Spent every dime I had on this course. But once I'm working, everything will be Jake.
Will you just take off
Hey, I
and
can
die
do that,
already? I mean, bon voyage.
I suppose I'm wasting my time giving you advice. A flyer ain't got no business fooling with women.
Oh, but this one's different, Pete. She's...
Yeah? I
No,
know.
she's not. They're all the same
look at
girl.
me.
That's how the
Before you
insurance
take
scam works.
Hello, Mr. Bartlett, sir? This is Pete out at the field. Gilpin's warming up his motor to take off in 5 minutes.
911
Yes,
operators
sir.
are standing by.
2824's been specially serviced, sir. Don't worry, Mr. Bartlett, sir.
Excuse me.
Why don't you do that to all the bad guys? It costs extra.
sir. The blow I gave him will leave him paralyzed for precisely 30 minutes.
You're a marvel. Mr. Bartlett, sir, this is Pete again. You gotta get out here quick. No, I can't.
I
tell you
know
over the
that I
phone,
don't
but you gotta
sound
get
like
out
me,
here.
but I finally
Hangar
cleared
number
my
2,
throat.
Hurry. He said he'd be here in about 10 minutes. We've got to... Gilpin must be in his plane now. I must stop him from taking off.
He might go down to his tiny whiteies, and nobody wants to see that.
Hey, Gilpin, you're not going up in that ship.
Who says I'm not? Green Hornet, huh? What do you want?
I want
Oh,
you
the
to stay on
usual.
that
A good
plane.
meal, an
Like fire,
aged
Will.
wine, a
Got a
fine
nice solo to do, and
cigar.
I'm gonna make it. Business is yours anyway.
I haven't time to explain now, but you're not going up in that ship.
No?
Man, what does that gun have for lunch?
That young Gilpin has nerve. The first one that hasn't been afraid of the Green Hornet.
Only those with a guilty conscience fear the Green Hornet, sir.
If I wasn't being paid,
The
I'd
only
be
way I could sleep.
terrified.
I left him alongside the hangar.
He'll be as good as new in an hour.
Bartlett.
What a pair!
Pete! Pete, where are you?
Hold it, Bartlett.
I thought you told me to hold it, not him.
The Green Hornet. What are you doing here?
Just taking in the sights. You?
So it was you tricked me out here. Well, what do you want?
What's wrong with plane 2824? Answer me, what's wrong with plane 2824?
There's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing a good
Bartlett.
mechanic
I know there's
couldn't
something
fix.
wrong with it. What is it?
Nothing's wrong with it, I tell you. What is this all about, anyway?
It's a story of a lovely lady.
Time up.
Excuse, please.
There's no excuse for you.
Bring him on out. For the last time, Bartlett, what's wrong with this plane?
Nothing, I tell you.
Just
All
engine
right.
built-in obsolescence.
What are you going to do?
Take you for a little flight.
Not in this plane.
Oh, yes, I am.
But I'm only supposed to fly in the corporate jet. It's in my contract. If he can fly a plane, then why does Cato always have to drive the car?
Now we'll see how 2824 flies with its special service.
Get this plane back on the ground.
Why? It's in perfect flying order.
No, it's not. It's suicide to fly this ship.
Don't be silly. Planes don't get depressed.
If you'll set this ship down, I'll tell you what's wrong with it.
You tell me before I set it down. We're staying up here until I find out.
Put it into a glide and land. The gas is gone.
You mean E doesn't stand for enough?
Get it down. Get it down. There's an incendiary bomb hidden somewhere in the plane. It's set it afire.
That's your
Oh,
right,
sure.
You can go
Blame
ahead and
everything on the bomb.
I'm forced to. I'm just one of the syndicate.
They call themselves the syndicated press. They're all over the place.
You think you're going to get some information and then bail out. But it won't work.
The sump pump is broken. It won't bail anything
Let
out.
me bail out with you. I'll tell you what you want to know.
All right.
Okay, we can share a shoot.
There. Now tell me who's the head of this.
Wouldn't you like to?
Houston, you haven't a chance. Now tell me who's the head of this.
Britt Reed was the son of Dan Reed Jr., who was the son of Dan Reed Sr., who was the brother of John Reed, who was the Lone Ranger. We'll look a little more at Britt Reed on Monday. Meanwhile, I hope you're enjoying the Green Hornet and my riffs as well. If you are, or even if you aren't, let me know how I'm doing in the comments. You can also hit that thumbs up button. It all gets computed into the algorithm. And be sure to subscribe because there's so much more excitement coming your way. So if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to ring that little bell so you'll get notified every time new episodes are available. Do instructors for night school sunlight for their second jobs? Does the Green Hornet crash parties as well as planes? Will Cato have to take over running the newspaper? Have fun this weekend, and we'll meet back here on Monday for Chapter 4, Pillar of Flame. Hope to see you then.
Hey everybody, it's Richard again, and if this is the first time you're viewing my series, you've already missed a lot. So why not subscribe? And that way you'll never miss another exciting cliffhanging moment. Subscribe today.